Hello everyone. Hello. Can you hear that? Hello. I'm Daniel White, the CEO of VenturePort, and I'm here today to talk a bit about the underappreciated art of fundraising and investor relations. So we've identified a core problem in the founder-investor relationship, which boils down to trust. Trust is the core tenet of deal-making between investors and founders, and the components of trust can be seen to the left here. They really boil down to being honest and over-communicating. Startups in the room, if you're communicating on a quarterly basis, if you think back 3 months ago from today, ChatGPT had only just been released, so things move pretty quickly and you might want to be more in touch a bit more often with your investors. It's not just the startup side though, in that private investors are private by nature, and finding information about these investors, do they have dry powder? Are they actively investing? Are you part of their kind of core key markets? All of this is a bit of an information barrier that we don't see a good reason for. Back to the startup side, when they do give updates, it's often through very fragmented channels, so Slack, email, PDFs, Excel tables, and LinkedIn DMs, what have you. This all pulls together to make portfolio management and fundraising more time-consuming and less efficient than we think it could be. So our product is an all-in-one communication platform for startups. So you have your news feed for your day-to-day updates, team selfies and whatnot. You have your profile for discovery and general company information, a data room for deal making. And then we've also integrated with OpenAI to make copywriting of those updates a lot easier. The secret sauce, though, is in the KPI dashboard at the top. So startups will connect all of their day-to-day apps, such as Stripe, the App Store, HubSpot, and Twitter, to give their own bespoke dashboard of what they want to show investors. Now, this is refreshable and real-time data for investors, so there's no more 10 p.m. calls on a Friday from investors asking you how many downloads you've got. The AI component of this, if you were to prompt the AI on that KPI dashboard and to get it to comment on the changes in those numbers, you've essentially got an automated investor relations service. The bottom line being that startups improve their relationships with their investors, they save time so they can keep focusing on the business, and they raise more money at better valuations. On the flip side, investors make better, more informed decisions, their portfolio management becomes easier, and they generate greater returns. Now, we've got a crack team ready to solve this. I've had a haircut since that photo, but that is me. And we've got bank-level security inbuilt from our technology partner, Algo. Our beta is now live. We've got more than 170 on the waitlist. That's VCs, angels, and founders. And I'll talk a bit more about that in a second. But why are we building this now? So the AI revolution is here, and those that can capitalize on that and integrate that properly within their flows will build genuine moat. The fundraising outlook looks bleak, so from both sides, VenturePort stands to support fundraising in the next few years. And the fundraising frenzy over the past 5 to 10 years has led to some questionable companies, FTX being a recent example of that. So as scrutiny and DD increases, VenturePort will become more and more popular. The beta is live. Feel free to sign up, check it out, and we're putting a round together. So if it sounds interesting, then come and grab me afterwards. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much to Daniel.
Hey, Daniel. Great job. Very, very interesting. Could you please tell me what's your go-to-market strategy and how you want to create sales? Are you going through the investors? Are you going through the startups?
So the startups first, in that they are the kind of content generator here. So we're building the tools and the features on the platform are geared first and foremost towards the founders. Every founder or every startup's got a cap table, say 10, 20, 50 angels if you're unlucky and had to herd some sheep. And then each of those investors has then got their own portfolio companies, say 10, 20, what have you. So there's kind of product-led growth in there, and if each side gets more value from inviting their whole cap table or portfolio onto the same platform. So there's kind of nudges and incentives and referrals in there, but then your more traditional kind of go-to-market as well, pairing with accelerators and that sort of thing.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Daniel.
Thank you.